I just want to shed some light on what it is I do and what I don't do. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. What is a doula? Well, we come in and sprinkle magic fairy dust and all your pain goes away. No, that's not what we do. We as doulas, a doula is an ancient Greek word that means woman's servant or helper. In olden days, mothers took care of mothers who gave birth. And many things happened and things changed, and we live in the 20th century and people are like, yeah, moms can give birth by themselves. Why do they need you? So we offer physical and emotional support. And if mothers need spiritual support as well, and I can give that, if I can give that, I then assist and I give that. So as a doula, what we do at Etheria Women's Wellness Clinic, the way we work, I do work with other doulas as well, and we make the Etheria team of doulas. And let me start from the beginning. We get the request of someone, a client who wants to have a doula present at her birth. Sometimes they know what a doula is, sometimes they've just heard of a doula, but we then usually have an appointment, at least one, before. Sometimes things happen so fast that you don't get there in time, but we try and have at least one appointment beforehand where I get to know the mother and the father, of course, if he's there or going to be there. Get to know them and get to know what they like and what they don't like. Some mothers love physical touch and caressing their hair, and some others, just like me personally, I don't like touch all that much. But I mean, when I have a surge, contraction, I might need some touch. So just getting to know the mothers and what they do because sometimes their occupation says a lot about who they are, and that also, you know, everything intertwines. So we then meet and I get to know them. And then when the labor starts, if it's the water that breaks, if it's slow contractions starting, I just saw a mom this morning and she's in very, very early labor. So that's why I'm doing this video now, because she doesn't need me at this moment. She can still, contractions is far apart. She still wants to walk and spend some time alone with hubby before baby comes. So we just leave them because it's not active labor where we need to be actively involved. So when they start coming more stronger and more intense, then we go as a doula and the midwife and the backup midwife as well, because we work as a team together. And then I am there for that mother. I am there for her to give her water. I am there to remind her to eat. I am there to, if she needs a back rub, I give her a back rub. That's the early part of labor. That's where the contractions come, and they can manage them. They're okay, because the moms with us, they want to have a natural, all natural, no medication birth. Most of the moms there. And so we give them their space and let them do what they want to do. I walk with them, I talk with them, I laugh with them. If they cry, I cry with them. I share their emotions and their, you know, what they're going through, because it's becoming a mother. You know, you start the day you're pregnant, but that day is so many emotions and so many hormones. And sometimes just having someone there to help you cope with those emotions, to help you cope with the in-between parts of the contraction, and even with the contraction, I'll come to that a bit later, that makes the world of difference about how you handle your labor and how fast it progresses. There's many pros to having a doula. I might do them in this video or a later video because I talk a lot. And I want to keep the video short. So, and then I'm just there for that mom. I go make her a cup of tea. I rub her feet. If she wants to take a shower, I let her take a shower. And when the active labor starts, when the mother starts getting those contractions really intense and they start progressing and we can see a pattern forming, and then I'm there, hands on or off, depending on what the mom wants. And I assist. I give hip squeezes. There's many different words, but I do hip squeezes. And I've had a client recently who said the moment I do the hip squeeze, she can see the contraction and she can feel the surge, but she doesn't feel the pain. So that hip squeeze, I can do videos about that later, but the hip squeeze, and there's a press, that compression that you do on the back, and many different things we do to help moms ease through their labor. So it's positioning, it's massage, it's acupressure, it's aromatherapy oils, essential oils, and all of those combined helps the mom and supports the mom and the father. What we don't do anything medical. I am not a medically trained at all. I have knowledge, but I do not have diplomas and certificates. Because I need to know when the midwife says something, that I need to know what she's saying. Okay, so, and I need to understand so I can work doula accordingly. And yeah, so nothing medical. I don't take a blood pressure. I don't examine vaginally. I don't draw blood. I don't give injections. I don't make any calls on the labor and the birth. I am there for the mom and the dad, if he needs me, the partner, for physical and emotional support. After, again, I stay with the mom and we help initiate breastfeeding, and we give breastfeeding support as well. So yeah, that's it for me. That's what I do, and that's the work I do. And I will leave a link of a stereo that you can go and have a look at the work we do and what our birth house looks like and everything involved with that. There's a Facebook page and there's a website. I will give you the information about that. But now I am going to show you some pictures of the gorgeous babies I have had the privilege to meet in their first seconds of life, and maybe a testimonial of two. I'll see you next time. Bye.